I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. Well, I don't think he should have said that in this sermon, and I think preachers ought to be preaching about love. Y'all see that little witch out there the other day? I think preachers ought to be preaching about love. Let me tell you something. I went to heaven the other day, right? Yeah, I went to heaven. I was there to go to the pearly gates, and I go right through the pearly gates down the Crystal River, cross on the Boulevard of Gold. And guess who I saw sitting right there on the Boulevard of Gold? I saw Hitler. I saw Hitler sitting on the boulevard. I said, "Oh, what's up, Adolf? Hey, Adolf, you in heaven?" He said, "Yeah, man, I'm in there." I said, "How you get there with all the people you killed? All the stuff you did, Adolf? How'd you get in heaven?" He said, "Have you heard? Jesus loves everybody." What? I said, "What you say?" He said to me, where you been? You ain't been to the churches? Ain't you been to T.D. Jakes' church? Ain't you been to Billy Graham's his rallies? Jesus loves everybody. That's how I got here. That's how Adolf Hitler got to heaven, because Jesus loves everybody." I said, "I can't take this no more." I started walking on the other side and ran into Osama bin Laden. That's, oh Lord, that this is it. That this is the. I said, "Osama, what you doing here in heaven, boy? What you doing? Osama, what you doing in heaven?" He said, "Haven't you heard? Even though I'm a Muslim and I killed thousands, brought terror, but Jesus loves everybody." The one sermon that Pastor Manton preached about Jesus, all you got to do is just say, "Jesus loves you." You can kill, rain, rob, whatever you want to do. Jesus just loves everybody. I saw Idi Amin. Oh, but I said, "Lord have mercy." All these men said Hitler sitting up in heaven drinking a glass of lemonade, talking about, because I said, "How'd you get it?" He said, "Jesus loves." Don't you know that Jesus loves everybody? What a liar. What a snake. What a blasphemous. You're going to hell. And you're going there quick. Jesus loves. So therefore Hitler's in heaven. Jesus loves. Therefore Osama bin Laden's in heaven. Jesus loves. So everybody, nobody goes to hell. Everybody goes to heaven. All you got to do is say, "Jesus, do you love me?" What a bunch of sick, what a bunch of devils. The lies that the devils told in these pulpits, from Billy Graham to T.D. Jakes, the lies that the devil have told in these pulpits, and now telling among the churches that Jesus loves you, and therefore you got an interest in the heaven to be with your ancestors. What a liar. What a lie. On the mouth if somebody ought to. Every time you hear that Jesus loves something, no, you did. That's the devil talk. Get behind me, devil. Get behind me, devil. Jesus loves. Jesus loves Hitler. Jesus loves Osama bin Laden. Jesus loves. Yeah, okay. All right. So check this out. Look at this. The one man on this entire planet, from India to Russia to America to South America, the one man to be the example of what a black man should be, and a man in general should be, is James Manning. And all you do is cut him down. All you do is cut him down. First of all, you don't have the wisdom to interpret whether he's preaching about it, why he's saying it, and how he identifies people. You don't have the wisdom. You don't even know how to pee on yourself. You're gonna take down the one. You're gonna take a man. Every time you take me down, you take another father from the children. Because he can pump the woman. He can pump her full of babies, but he's broke. He can't take care of her. He don't know how to love her. He don't know how to hold down a job. And Pastor Manning will make a man out of him. Not no sissy, not somebody running around here talking about James Baldwin. Like that Eddie Gloyd boy out there in Princeton University always got that book of James Baldwin. James Baldwin raped his brother, his younger 9-year-old brother, relentlessly while his Pentecostal father was sleeping in the other bedroom. That freak, that lowlife James Baldwin raped his 9-year-old brother repeatedly while his father would have to get up in that Pentecostal church on 127th Street and preach. And now you're going to lift up James Baldwin as somebody to be proud of. Raping his brother in the bed at night. James Baldwin. He's somebody's hero. Pastor Manning too strict. I don't know how I go to that church. He just talks about people, and he ain't. I'm the one man that can bring a man back to being a man. And until you realize that, you can vote for all the Obamas you want, vote for all the Mondamis you want. You ain't gonna never get no man. You ain't gonna never get no thrill. Large reason why a lot of women are turning to women is because that man can't ring their bells. Hell, they're not lesbian, but they say, damn, he can't do nothing for me. He got the equipment, but it don't mean nothing. I don't got no feeling. He ain't got no feeling. Let me turn and see if I can get something from this woman. I ain't no lesbian, but damn, I might be able to better off with another woman than I am with this man, even though he got the equipment. Because he ain't no damn man. He's scared, and everything about him is scared, weak, unproductive. Well, I wouldn't do it that way. This is the way you don't know it anyway. So go ahead, keep on creeping, keep on criticizing Pastor Man. Is that right? Keep on. The one man, ain't nobody else, not king anybody, ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else. You think about it. Look through the files of the movie stars. Look through the files of all the preachers. Look through the files of all the politicians. Ain't nobody but Manning. I'm the only one. Can bring the black man back. Have him pull up his pants, get up off the street, sleeping on the street, and go home and take care of his children. I'm the only one. Yet you think you so smart. Look at you. I ain't sending him no money. No. By the way, you better watch how you roll up on me. No, because they can talk about turning the other cheek all you want. Yeah, you roll up on me, I'll turn the other cheek, but then I'm going to turn around and kick your ass all the way back in the kitty yank. Come on. No, come on. No, don't roll up on me the wrong way. No, sir. So every time you take me down or talk about me, every time you do that, you destroy women's opportunity to have a man in the bed with her at night, because I'm a man. And you criticizing me. I'm a man. What you want, another woman in bed with you? What you want, another small man who's weak, who's afraid, who's not a fighter? That's who you want in the bed with you?